What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Deep Sky Derelicts. I like this game enough where I'm going to give it another go. I like this game a lot. I think this game is pretty fun. There's minor little things, but they can all be fixed. Like, I kind of feel like the sound effects, actually. Weirdly enough, that's not a complaint that I ever get to make with games, but I feel like the sound effects are the one thing that it's not like mirroring what I want to see. But aside from that, I mean, look at these production values. You look at the artwork. It's so legit. It's like a mixture of, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's got kind of a mixture of, like, I don't know, Darkest Dungeon with like a little bit of what was that game we played back in the day where you're in the giant battle truck and you got to roll around the apocalypse? I think it was called Bedlam. That's what it was. It's called Bedlam. It kind of reminds me of those two, but at the same time, it's ridiculously distinct. Whoever did the artwork on this game killed it. They killed it so hard. They went in with everything they had. They went ham on this title. But aside from that, the game just needs a little bit more sound feedback, I think, for the player. That's the only thing that I've noticed so far. Aside from that, I love it. I love the customization. I love how I can do what I want with my character's mods and builds and stuff like that. What is this, a wormling? Nasty wormlings drop from the ceiling and they don't look happy. You're right, they don't look happy. But I'd be mad too if my mouth was a butthole. Like, I'd be really, really upset if my orifices were all sphincters. You know, he's got no mouth. He's just got sphincter. That's all that he's got, like sphincter squared. So there's two of these little worm guys right here. Wormy bros don't seem like they're that difficult. I've got a frag grenade. Dude, we have to use a frag grenade. I know it's not the wisest course of action, but we have to do it. Like, I could kill one right now. But why when I could throw a grenade? Oh, frag grenade! He got focus 4? What does focus 4 do? Oh, shit. He tried to bite my shields. Oh, he does have a little mouth. He's got like a little grumpy angry man mouth. And another thing that I'm looking at is I think if you look at them closely, they used a different graphic. Yeah, they used a different graphic for the ones in the back line versus the ones in the front. That's also a remarkable attention to detail. Like, normally devs wouldn't do that. They just take the same thing and put it on here 3 times. But that's distinct models right there. This one doesn't have the tail. Its mouth is different. This one has the tail. Its eye is different than that one's. Like, that's pretty sweet. The spots look to be mostly the same, and it might just be because it's de-resed. I think it is. I think it's because it's de-resed, and then they edited the tail out right there, because you can see a little missing fragment right there. But aside from that, man, like, still, like, things in the back line look different. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to adrenalize my soldier, because he's the one that does all the damage anyways. Ain't nobody around here dealing damage except for him anyways. We got heavy weapon strike. I wanted some bouncy damage, but I guess I can't get any bouncy damage. Use ripping strike. We've never used that before. There you go. Cleave that. Oh, he broke in half in the picture. That was cool. So, like, in the previous episode, I said something about wanting to have an animation when they died over here, but maybe, I guess, if the card pop-up that comes up right here has the fatality animation in it, like that one, the worm got ripped in half, maybe, like, that's okay? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the fatality animation is kind of, like, right there, huh? Alright, so wormling intestines, poisonous acidic remains of a wormling. We've got a ray scope right there for a precision ranged weapon. I don't know if anybody has a precision ranged weapon. He's got a spread ranged. He's got, oh, he does. He has the sharp shot. Good. So put a scope on it. Yay! 30% critical damage bonus in the off chance that he manages to land a crit. We're going to want to start thinking about going back to the station simply based on our energy level. It's going to take us 16 to get back over there. I think it's a good idea to go over to here. We'll light off a scan. It's going to take me 16 to get back over there. I don't want to get into a fight right now, so let's just walk back. Like, if we get into a fight right now, that's going to put us dangerously close on the energy levels, and I don't like the feel of that. I don't like the feel of that. That makes me feel a little bit worrisome. I don't like it. And so we're back over here. We'll close the PDA off. Let's go back to the station. We got some stuff to salvage and get rid of anyways. So here at the pawn shop, what do you guys have going on? Refill my energy. And hopefully with what I've scavenged, we've got a level 1 medical tool, but that gives 9 medical. It's got hard reset, positive and negative purge on the target. We've also got biological units from using their attacks. We can do, oh, we can do small energy cells too. Those would be helpful. So we've got power gloves. I don't see anything in here that looks like it's going to be, that's a 7 damage power glove right there. I might buy that. Let me sell some things first though. So I don't think we need the battle visor. I don't think we're going to need the sedative dispenser. Scavenger's kit I'm going to hold on to. The blade can go. Survivalist scanning support. No, we haven't found a light weapon yet, so I'm just going to let that go. We've also got an energy manipulator. Reduce maximum shields by 20% for 3 turns. That's interesting. I'll scrap off this stuff right here. We've got wormling guts right there. I need the robot for my quest. The energy manipulator I'm going to hold on to, but the shoddy we'll get rid of as well. Then we'll go back up in here, and I'm going to buy the bruiser. So that's 260. And then I'm going to buy a medium energy cell too, just in case I get myself into kind of a shitty situation where I don't have any energy left, and I need to restore it like right now. Then on our PDA, we need to equip all of this stuff. It looks like as we level up, we get new abilities, which is pretty sweet. He's at level 1. Doesn't look like I have any points to put these things in here, but it looks like as they level up, they get a choice between what they want to get. And so that's nice. That's another layer of customization, which I think actually helps the game out a lot long term, especially since you can only play with 3 characters. I could actually foresee a lot of replayability in this game, simply based on the fact that every character does something different, and you only get to play 3 at a time for your campaign. I don't know if you pick up more of them later once you get further in, but for right now, like, you get the 3 characters. Like, I'm interested in seeing what the Bruiser does. I'm interested in seeing, like, what some of the other characters do, too, as well, like the Technician and whatnot. So he's got the Sharp Shot. I needed the Power Glove to go on somebody. She's got a 4 damage Power Glove. Let's go ahead and we'll upgrade that to a 7 damage Power Glove. That'll bring her damage up ever so slightly, which I think is really good. And other than that, I think I only bought energy cells, so upgrades. Got to get upgrades every now and again. Little upgrades here, little upgrades there, little upgrades every damn where. Let's open up the PDA. We'll take a look. And the question, let's look at this area down here first. We'll look at this area down here. This is the edge of the ship, and we haven't actually scouted that area either. I think that scan is going to largely be pointless. Yeah, scan was kind of pointless, but oh well. Sometimes you scan pointless shit. And actually, it looks like it dead ends out over here. So this must come back and loop over here. Well, shit. Let's get moving. It doesn't look like you can change course once you lock that in, because I actually tried to stop that and make it go back down here, and it was not down with that particular situation. Step up into this area. Let's rock a scan right here, and it looks like we've got kind of like a little swirly area. I'm just going to walk through it dangerously because I can. Yeah, there's an encounter over here. We can afford to go over there. We got ourselves some wormlings. Let's go ahead and prepare to fight them. Let's do this thing. So with these worms over here, we got double strike, so I can drop one right now. So there it is. That one is officially dead. Ooh, he's jumping at our shield, though. They threw his little scummy body at me. Now my shield's all dirty. Damn, ain't nobody want a dirty shield. So I can recharge shields on targets. Who took that hit? She did. Recharge her shield. There you go. Oh, I like that right there. Looks like she was going to give a thumbs up. She was like, that's just fine. It seemed like she was pretty excited about having her shield recharged. I would be. If somebody recharged my shield when I was fighting giant cat-sized worms, I'd be A-okay with that shit. I'd be like, hooray, thank you. We got loot back here. It's going to take us 23 to get back, but we do have some loot spots over here. We got scrap components. Okay, I will take those. If we go 2 EP to right there, we should still have plenty enough. We can search this location too. There's some more scrap. I will take it because we're going to have to recharge some energy cells pretty soon. We are running dangerously low on energy. We should check to see if we have energy cells and use them. If not, we should return to base immediately before it's too late. It takes 24 to get back over there. Cutting it close. We got more. Oh, we got a free energy cell right there. That's good because those normally cost a lot of money. And then we got some more busted stuff over there. We're getting kind of far away from our origin point. That's what I was hoping would happen, is that going 2 this way and 1 up would not increase the distance to there. I thought it was going to go down by 1 or 2, and I'm glad to see that I was right. Let's mill our way on back to base, and we'll see what we can get done here. I definitely think some kind of animation, like maybe in the corner or something while you're walking around, sort of Space Hulk style, would have helped the presentation out a little bit. I know it sounds like I have complaints, but really I don't. Really I don't. I actually really like this game. I think it's fantastic. I'm just trying to point out little things that, I don't know, I'm trying to get better at this whole video game impressions thing. And how do you get better at it unless you kind of just like, I don't know, note your observations as you're going through. Like, a lot of people see me as an LPer, but like I want to do a lot of impression stuff too, you know what I mean? Like I want to give my impressions of things. Not just like Arnold, yeah, with the Arnold with the impression, yeah, with the impression, yeah. I don't do impressions. I don't do that. I don't think this was going to be a very profitable run. But on the plus side, we got free... Well, I mean, at least we got enough. I think we got enough to recharge the cells and basically stay even. How come I don't get no cookies, though? I wanted to get some cookies. I still haven't seen those cookies that they promised on this ship. I haven't seen those cookies. I think there's going to be some missteps with my thoughts and my impressions and whatnot as we go forward. But I'm trying to do it more because I want this to be more helpful to potential people that are going to be spending real hard money on the game. You know what I mean? We got an encounter down here. I'll go ahead and resolve that. Yeah, time for a scrap. I don't know why we're fighting space Australians. I just decided we were going to be fighting... Uh-oh, these guys are actually a little bit tougher. I just decided we were going to go after 4 damage, tech, and medical disruption for 2 turns. Shockwave strike. Go for weapon enhancer for right now. Yep, charge your shit up. And then we've got a scatter shot over here. That's probably not a bad idea. But I'm going to have him energize our fighter too, because I'm a little bit worried about our ability to deal damage. And I'm actually kind of worried about their ability to deal damage. We've got Dirty Punch and Single Shot over here. We've got Hacking, Stuns and Mechanical Unit, Self-Recharge. Let's go Dirty Punch on him. There it is. So 8 damage to his shields. That's going to do a little bit of work on there. Not as much as I would have liked to have done. Heavy Strike goes out to our character. This might be the first fight where we actually have to throw down. We got Lethal Strike right here. Do it. Yup. 17 off your shields, boy. What you going to do now? What you going to do now? Did I get a bonus turn for that? Hell yeah. Throw a grenade at him, too. We got explosives. We can make this happen, Captain. So Stunning Blow goes out. That character is stunned. I think that takes him off of the track. So we've got a Choke Shot. Do 25%, 5%. Do a Scatter Shot. Go ahead. A little Scatter Shot right there. Teach him a lesson. Put a little bit of wounding on him. And then she's going to skip her turn because she was stunned. Scatter Shot's going to go out. It is going to hurt, but I think we'll be all right. His shields are good, so we're not going to self-recharge right there. Instead, single strike him. There it is. Got ourselves the kill right there. I wanted to see if I can eliminate some of their DPS about as fast as possible. He can recharge shields, so recharge her shields. There we go. And that looks like our shields are a little bit more satisfactory for right now. We may want to run another shield charge on her, but other than that... Yeah, self-recharge. Let's just... I mean, I realize we're on limited time right now, but I just want to make sure everybody stays safe. Got Cloaking over here. I want to know what Boost does. What does Boost do? Oh, it lets you refill your hand. Okay, cool. I figured it was probably something like that, but I didn't want to have to test it when we were already like low on energy or whatever. I wanted to test it while we were still like perfectly fine and not that worried about what we had going on. Hit him with a Choke Shot. Pacoom! I like how his shotgun is wrist mounted. That's really cool. I like that a lot. That's way more awesome than him just standing around with a rifle, you know what I mean? Like, I very much like the fact that it's a wrist mounted shotgun. We've got Bash over here. Yeah, reduce this dude's initiative. Make his life worse. The more we can hurt him, the happier I am. That's probably the less happy that he is. A Shockwave attack, I guess? So that's going to be 6 damage out right there. He got his shields back up and running, which is unfortunate. Keep firing scatter shots. This guy's actually got a pretty stiff shield on him. A pretty ridiculously stiff shield. Quick strike right there. There it is. We finally broke on through. I'm trying to keep some hurt on this guy. End your turn, I guess? I don't know. It was still lit up, but I wasn't exactly sure what it wanted me to do right there. A Bash goes out. Everything's still looking good. We got a single shot right there. If we get lucky, but we did not get lucky, that would have been a killing shot. And then I can recharge somebody's shield. Go ahead and recharge yours. Yours appears to be the most busted up at the moment. I really like the UI in this game too. The way that it's laid out is actually really elegant. Like, I love the way that you've got the shield around your health and the representation of the shield right there. Like, that's actually a really cool way to represent things, and I'm sure it's been done before, but at the same time, I like the way it looks. Aesthetically, it's pleasing, and it's easy to find what you want, and then your buffs, you can just mouse over them right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. It'd be cool, though, also, if the buffs went onto your card over here, too. I don't know. I'm a fan of multiple layering of locations where a player can get information on things. There is too much, though. There is such a thing as too much there. A Dirty Punch. We threw goo all over. We hit that dude with the Mucinex attack. We got a shield core right there for 30 max shields, broken energy cells, and a scavenging tool where we can make a scrap bomb. Dude, That sounds dope. Let's make some scrap bombs. Hell yeah. I am all down for that. So instead of the tech tool, give me... Where's the scrap bomb kit? Where did that go? So that's 2 scavenging. That one's 7 scavenging. Hell yeah. Give me scrap bombs. Dude, that's so sick. I can't wait to throw scrap bombs at somebody. One way that I know I'm enjoying a game is that, like, when I'm playing through, I feel legitimately excited about the things that are dropping. Like, it's not just like, oh, that's a flat stat increase, whatever. Like, I love the way the items in this game give you new cards, so every equip actually makes something new happen. I very much liked that about Nomad Prophet, or whatever the name that game was that we played. The one where you're moving across the wasteland. I liked that one as well for the exact same reason, how equipping things gave you completely different cards to play around with. I would like to put the shields on whoever has the worst shields. So you... Oh, that only gives him a shield hardener, though. He won't actually have the ability to heal other people's shields. And seeing as he's the medic, that's like 90% of his job anyways. Maybe give it to... That gets rid of first self-recharge, though. What does his do? Self-recharge? I really like self-recharge. Shield hardening, does that just increase your defense? 25% damage resistance for 3 turns. But that eats up a whole turn is the problem. Oh well, we'll give it a go for right now. We'll try it on out and we'll see what happens. But more than anything, I'm pretty happy with what we have going on right now. Let's go. So we're going to light off a scan right here. That's the edge. I think I already lit off a scan over here. And so we'll walk over to this corner and we'll see what's going on this side. We've got 11 EP. Probably about 15 EP to get back once we get to here. 19, yeah. A little bit more expensive than I wanted it to be. We've got an encounter right there, but we should be able to handle it unless it's something really bad. It's double cobras. We'll prepare to fight. Last time, as I recall, we killed off the cobras pretty quickly without any problems, so... Let's see, we got lethal shot. Go for it. 5% chance of a lethal attack. Do your thing, man. Wow, that shield. I like how that shield animation right there was, where it was like an overlayer, kind of like snake scale type. Ow! 17 damage? Ooh. Okay, these ladies got some sting to them. These ladies got some sting to them. All right, hit them with the hit them with the scatter shot. Do what you got to do. We got to start eliminating some of this DPS, otherwise we're gonna have the worst day ever. 3 times 5 right there. Get him. Maybe we'll fish a crit out. And indeed, we almost got him. Almost got him with the crit. That's okay, though. I've got a frag grenade for these kids. I got a frag grenade right there that's going to knock them on. Oh! That 26 damage critical right there. Single-handedly ending that fight before it got way more drastic than it needed to be. Alright, so we picked up a barrier node. It's a power glove mod. It gives reflect. So a 75% chance to reflect range attacks back on a random opponent. That's pretty sweet. So it's got like a prism shield on there. And then we've also got a weapon tool. It's got 5 weaponries. It's a snappy combat enhancer. Okay, that's not really for anybody we have going on right now. It's going to take us 19 to get back over there. 3 takes us down to 25, which means we have to kill the enemy in 6 turns. Or use an energy cell. We could do that. That's doable. What do we have going on? You spot a strange fungus growing under a pile of debris. Must be the type of fungus that Chapeau is looking for. Yeah, take some samples. You successfully cut some fungus samples and put them inside of the container. Progress. We can check our active missions in the PDA from the mission logs tab. Okay, if I open this on up and I go to the mission log, is it going to tell me where Chapeau is at? Like, can I click a thing to be like, return to Chapeau? Or do I just have to mash this out myself? I would like it if when you moused over these dots, it gave you a little text box that said just what's there. So like if you scouted this location, for example, this one would say mercenaries. One of these 2 is Chapeau. I got to go back this way anyways, so we might as well step on these circles. One of them was a bunch of travelers and one of them was Chapeau, and so I think we'll be alright. Close the PDA. Is it Chapeau? Yeah, there he is. You return with a full heart for sure, but what about the container? Here's your sample. You found it! I offer you my gratitude and this unfortunately all too small fee. We haven't finished with our science project yet, but this is a good starting point. I'll see you around, Chapeau. I wonder if he's going to show up in other dungeons now, too. That'd be cool if he did. Like, if they had, like, advancing missions on some of these guys, where if you do their mission for them, the next time they show up, they're continuing that mission, and so you can follow his research or whatever. That'd be kind of swell. I'd be down for it. Let's return to station. We got a whole bunch of salvage that we can sell off over here. We haven't seen a lot of janitor bots, though, strangely enough. I've been hoping we'd run into more of them, but just hasn't happened. So the Power Glove mod I definitely want. We made a bunch of money right there by doing a quest, not necessarily by scavenging. A 5-weapon re-weaponry tool I don't think really helps us out that much, so I'm just going to sell it for money. And then we've got our extra barrier shield over here for 32. Let's have a look and see what he is selling. He's got a level 2 shield. He's got a level 1 shield that gives evasion and self-charge. He's got a couple of weapons over here, but I think I pretty much have those already. This one looks like it has Diablo-style mods on it, though. We've got a force amplifier, which makes one of our spread guns better. And so it gives nerve shocker, and then also shockwave shot. Alright. 18% chance to lower their initiative when you hit them as well. So I'll probably buy that. And then seeing as there doesn't seem to be that many things to buy for money, I'll probably just get a couple more energy cells, and we'll try to clear this place out right now. We'll try to get it on this run so that we can get it taken care of. Launch the mission. Yup, make it happen, Captain. Let's do this thing. Let's fly on out. So I wanted to open my PDA, go to my inventory. We got the scattergun thingamadoobie, right? Yup, we got the scattergun thingy. And so he's got the scattergun. That goes on there. So he's got a few more cars to play around with, which is good because his card economy is kind of weird. He doesn't have the things I want him to have a lot of the time. We'll add that on in to make their lives easier, and I'm actually going to sort my inventory real fast. I don't know if you can sort the inventory, but I'm the kind of person that will sit around for 20 minutes making sure like all my potions are in bag 1, all of my keys are in bag 2, stuff like that. It's just, I prefer to do it. I don't do it much on the internet because we're in the middle of a series, but when I'm playing by myself, I absolutely do. Alright, so zoom on out. Let's get after... Well, I mean, we can go all the way over here. We can go all the way over here. So let's spend the 22 energy and get over to this side. I wonder if at some point we'll be able to upgrade our life support so we can stay on the ship longer. I would assume not, because power cells are really prevalent. If they were a lot more rare, I'd wonder about that more specifically. But given the fact that we can get power cells like without any trouble to ourselves, skinks, a bunch of lizards are surveying the room. They start making an aggressive clicking sound when they spot you. Uh-oh. Do these aggressive lizard men have awesome... They look like they want to milk us. Like, look at what they're doing with their hands right now. It looks like they want to milk us. I don't know. They're like, nah, come here. Give us the human milk. I'm like, no, get away from me. Take this dude out. Go get him, Chief. 21 damage right there. That's a one-shot. He is down. So he's going to hit us with Acid Claw and get his big skink stink all over us. I don't like that. But hey, we'll do what we got to do there. Shoot that thing with the scatter shot. So far, I'm really impressed with the comic book style this game like gives itself. I like it a lot. This game has made me tremendously happy. There's like little tiny things that I've brought up along the course of like our play, but other than that, like, I like the game. Like, I would definitely recommend it if you're into Darkest Dungeon kind of stuff. So on the crew menu, it looks like people leveled up. So we can either make her Dirty Punch stronger, which makes her hit a little bit harder. At level 2, we can get initiative, or we can get better scavenging. Better scavenging would make her scrap bombs hit harder. So I'm going to go for that right there. Yeah, make her scrap bombs more sexy. We never know when we're going to have like a scavenging challenge either. So 71% damage on scavenging cards. Is that a scavenging card? See, we need to get her weapons that are like scavenging cards. An eye for loot. Find 6% more loot. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Oh, wow. Energy transformer. When hit, generate energy equal to 10% of the damage received. Wow. That's really good. That's like really, really good. That's like crazy good. If that does what I think it does, where it recharges your energy when she gets hit, especially if it scales with as you level up, like damage is going to get higher, like that'll make it so that you got all kinds of good stuff going on. I don't think your health goes up though. It doesn't look like it did. I don't think your health actually goes up. I think it stays the same. You just get more abilities. That's an interesting way to run things, and I'm okay with it. Regenerative suit. You heal yourself for 1 health every 2 turns. We've got adrenaline booster, so that gives +4 initiative the next time. Huh. Or we can go with medical expertise so that his medical tools do better. That'll make his reflex booster stronger. I'm going to go with regenerative suit and medical expertise. I'm going to spread the points around a little bit. We've got medical diligence up here. 10% chance to draw a card after playing a medical card. That's good. Increase the duration of medical cards by 33%. That's really good too, because most of the stuff he has is limited duration buffs. Tools of the trade. That'll make him better at killing stuff. We can make him agile. I'm going to go with tools of the trade. Ain't nothing quite like flat weaponry damage. So there it is. That's going to make him hit even harder. I'm trying to make him as badass as humanly possible when we go in. I want him to just kick all of the asses so that I don't have to. Let's step to here. We'll scan. Oh, I think that's it for this side of the ship. Yep, looks like we made it. All right, let's go check over on this side. I want to clear this derelict out. Hey, we found more janitor robots. Good, because I needed janitor robots in order to finish my quest that's back at the station. We got aim shot, lethal shot, and single strike. Do aimed shot on him. So there it is. That's going to do some pretty considerable damage. It's going to hurt. We'll scatter shot the two of them. So there it is. They have been scatter shooted. And then she's got a scrappy bomb. Yay. So there you go. That melts off shields pretty good too. That melts off shields something fierce. Nice. That scrap bomb did exactly what I wanted it to do. Go ahead and hit him with a single strike. We don't got to waste the big hits on him. Take him out with the knife. And so we got janitor parts right there. Lots and lots of janitor parts. We also got a burning sidearm, and we've got a heavy melee mod. I think that's probably going to be for... Hey, we got the janitor parts. Good, so our mission's done. I would feel remiss, though, if we didn't finish off this place while we were here. I mean, we're already here, right? Yep, time for a scrap. Okay. With dingo babies. We'll see if we'll do 18 damage right there. Yeah, buddy. Get that shield up out of here. I don't mess with shields like that. We've got a nerve shocker. Yeah, stun him, actually. That's great. Cancel his turn. Yeah, got the stun. Oh, they change animations when they're stunned. Good. That's one of those little things that's really, really good for making a game immersive. Yeah, hit him with a dirty punch. That's fine. 10 damage to get that down right there. Sounds good to me. He's going to skip his turn because of the stun. Oh, he stays stunned for 2 turns. Wow, that's a really good ability. That's a crazy good ability. I didn't want Shockwave Strike. I wanted Single Strike. Oh, well. What does energizing a target actively do? So they get cards to play. Oh, he actually refreshes people's hands and gives them initiative. I thought that the adrenaline boost only gave them initiative, but it gives them extra cards too. That's kind of funsies. I like that. There's a lot of little intricate things in this game. There's a lot of little intricate things that like the abilities do and whatnot. A petrified alien head, a good doorstop, and then some destroyed weapons and some other things laying around. I'm going to run off to this side real fast, and hopefully we can find ourselves some treasure. We got petrified alien heads and some more junk components. Okay. Sounds all right to me. Let's run a scan right here to make sure this doesn't extend out any further. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the map for us. 23 will get us back over there. How do I use an energy cell? Well, there you go. We have now used an energy cell, but we're out of time for the day. Deep Sky Derelicts. If you want to get the game, you can check it out down below. My name is Splattercat. I show off indie games every single day on the internet and play them so that you don't have to, or so that you can at least figure out whether or not a game is for you when you see it up on Steam. I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi, do everybody. Bye-bye.